Hey everyone, welcome. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Have to have that coffee, have to have it. Hello, Candy. Hello, Tamberly. Good morning. Um, yeah, it's bright and early at the crack at 8. So we always get started around 8 Central Time. And on Monday through Thursday, we go 8, 10, 12, 2, and 4. And then on Fridays, we're here for you guys at 8 and 10. So of course, I'm going to put our times below so you can see those. And then each and every time we do like to go over our starter kit and what it is, because we know that there's so many new people that we want to really make sure we don't miss that. And because we know that a lot of people are coming and watching. So maybe they have a system. Yesterday, we had a lot of new people. And so that's very exciting to do that or to see them come on as well. And so we want to make sure that we're answering all of their questions and really diving in and letting them see what Luminous is all about. So by the way, I'm Heather, and Renee and I come to you every week. All right, so let's go over our starter kit real quick. This is, bam, our starter kit. This is the, I don't know why I'm using the Legend, but this is the Icon. And we also have the Icon Pro, which looks exactly the same, except it's a different color. We give you the 2 bottles of foundation, and we give you 2 for 2 different reasons. 1, use it, practice, mess up, but use it. And then we give you the 2 bottles so you can mix and match to have that perfect shade match 365 days a year. This weekend I did the tanning, but doing my makeup 5 times a day, it came off because I had to keep wiping it off. But the tanning, even if I decide to do that one day, I have the makeup to make sure I have the perfect color match. We also give you a bottle of love and a bottle of blush. Now, when you first start out, we want you to do the following right here. Get it out and just turn it on. And that's all you have to do is plug it in. It comes put together. And just feel that air, move the stylus around, and just feel that air and where it goes. Because wherever the air is where the makeup's going to go. And so that gives you an indication when you're applying the foundation or eyeshadow or blush or anything. You can really feel where it's going to go. Nothing is being released until you pull back on the trigger. And so that's the next step, is after you perfect the moving it around, saying 4-finger what's away, pulling back on the trigger. You can put water in here and practice that at first. But I would also highly recommend to spray a paper towel or even a tissue and see how you're spraying. Is the tissue too wet? Are there hot spots? Different things like that will help you in applying it, because actually seeing it and that contrast between a paper towel and the makeup really helps you see how you're applying it and getting it flawless. And then if you can do it on the paper towel, then of course you can do that on your face. But actually seeing it really helps you visually. Or if you have somebody in your house that you can airbrush, I would recommend that as well. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I want to talk about, well, we got a lot of morning people on here. Hello, Amber. How are you? Oh, awesome, Candy. Candy's mom's starting to watch. Yay. Deborah, good morning. Hello. All right. Sorry, guys. I have to have my coffee in the morning. All right. So I had a hair or something. All right. So we're going to get started. Face is prepped. So in the morning, I wash my face with either the bamboo polish or our superfruit cleanser. Mainly superfruit cleanser. I just love the way that smells and how it feels. So even when you get up in the morning, make sure you wash your face. It'll help you for the day. It will. It helps. It helps get your morning going. The smell feels amazing, or the smell is amazing. It'll wake you up. And then the way it makes your skin feel is also glorious. And then we also like to put a moisturizer on. And so I use the AM Ignition Lotion, and I love that. And I just put it in and let that kind of start soaking in. And I usually do like 2 pumps and that's it. And then I put my my eyebrows on. And so when I like putting my eyebrows on first, because I feel like it helps gauge everything for the makeup. And so, and then you'll also see like, it honestly, it really, airbrush is so precise. It only goes where you're pointing it. So it will stay. They will, you know, they're not going to get overspray or anything like that. All right. Hello, Jackie. Somebody just said hi to Jackie, but I don't see her. Hello, Patty. Oh, there you are, Jackie. Hello, Jacqueline. Yay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Now in our starter kit, we have the 2 bottles of foundation. We also have a bottle of love and, oops, that's not love. A bottle of love and your blush. And I think I'm going to use, that's plum. I thought I had, oh, here it is. Okay. Soft Rose. I'm going to use the Soft Rose blush, love, and our foundation. Now, the starter kit, that is enough to get you started. If you are new to Luminous, then I definitely want you to really just concentrate on doing the foundation, because I want you to concentrate just on the movement and the airbrushing application. Because once you get that down, it doesn't matter what's in here, you know how to do it. And so once you get the application nailed down, everything else is a cakewalk. Because then you can just go, because it'll become second nature to you. And so just really focus on what we give you in the starter kit. During our lives, we always go over other products. Because that's the joy of the live. So you get to see different things and all that fun stuff. But so don't get overwhelmed with what I'm doing. Just focus on the airbrushing. Hello, Brenda. How are you? I know, it's a Tuesday already. All right, so let's get started. I was using a shade 5 because I was a little darker. But I think I'm going to go back to my shade 3. And I'm going to shake them up. And then I have the small bottles, or I'm using the small bottles right now. But of course, you have the bigger bottles in your starter kit. But the small bottles are great if you want to try another finish, like if you wanted to try the Mystic or the matte, or maybe you have Mystic and you want to try the silk. They're great to get when you're trying a new finish. Or if you wanted to get a darker shade to contour. So these are always great to do that. All right, so now going in, I have my foundation on, or my foundation in here, and I'm going to start making my pass. I make 1 pass. I almost said I'm making 1 morning pass because I saw the morning. All right, going down my nose, under my eyes. Now on this one, I will do my eyes because, of course, I want to make sure that I cover those the darkness on my lid. I'm just going to town. Okay, so notice, like, not in a hurry. It's not a race. all your moves are deliberate. Like you're, okay, I'm doing forehead, now I'm doing, and you can stop as well. So like if you wanted to make a pass on your forehead and stop, under here and stop, you can do that. You'll get it where you can just be like, you know. So now I'm gonna go back. I need to do a little more coverage around my nose. Down my neck. Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell, but my face is a little bit lighter than my chest. Can you guys tell the difference? It's just a little bit. Now with blush and different things, probably wouldn't notice, but when I tell you that there's no mistakes, guys, I'm being serious. Because even if I did this, put on a full face, you know, my full face of makeup, and now, okay, hey, it's a little bit too light. It's okay. You don't even have to start over. You can keep going, but I want to walk you through my process so you can understand that and understand that, oh, okay, well, that's happened to me and I took it off. Oh, well, this is what you could do. So I just want to walk you through that. I like putting the blush on first because I like that, I like the softness of the blush. I like blush, but I like it a little softer. Okay. So with that being said, and seeing that my face may be a little bit too light, I'm now going to, okay, good, Amber. Thank you. Oh, Deborah can sit you, but it's not that noticeable. But, you know, if we notice something, it'll be with us all day long. All right, so I'm going to open up this Soft Rose blush. And so knowing that I do like the softer blush, I'm now going to apply the blush. And again, this is the Soft Rose. I'm going to do 2 drops. It may have been 3. 2 drops of the Soft Rose, applying it to my cheeks. I come in just a little bit. For foundation, you're going to be 4 finger widths away. For blush, you can be a little bit closer. I can feel the air right on my cheek. I make my movement. And then I start pulling back on the trigger. Let me do a little bit more. All right. I think I still had foundation in there, so it was mixing up with that, which is another great way to, you can mix foundation with your blush. If the blush is a little bit too much for you, mix the natural blush with something. That's one of our favorite mixes. And then you can also mix a foundation. You can mix Love with it. That's beautiful. Okay, so I have the Soft Rose blush on now. So it's bringing color to my cheeks. Now I'm going in with my shade. I can see shade 5. Okay, 3's on, but now I'm going in with my shade 5. And I'm going to make sure that blush is out before I put that in there. All right. So I'm putting a few drops, not a lot, just about 3 or 4 of the shade 5, which is my darker shade. And now I can put it on top to deepen my foundation. Now, all of that being said, I can also pick where I want to use it. So I'm almost using it as a contour, but it's just to give me a little more color on my face. So I'm going to start at the, like right underneath my, my cheeks. I can do my chin. And I probably won't do here because I like that highlighted, right? So I can do it around this area and down my chin. And that helped, you know, deepen it just a little bit to get it to a little bit closer to my chest. If that makes sense. Does that make sense, guys? So you really do need to, I think it's important to walk you through my thought process as far as if you have done something and you're like, oh, that doesn't look right, or that doesn't, I need to do something, you know, I need to do blah, blah, blah. You have, instead of thinking, because again, you know, I always tell you guys to think differently than traditional makeup. And with traditional makeup, yes, you would probably have to wipe it off and start over. But with airbrush, there's so many different ways to correct it. It makes it so much easier for us. That in itself is a reason why it's less time. It'll take you less time to get ready because you're not making mistakes. All right, now I'm going to use Love. And so I'm going to use Love a little bit up here, and I'm going to do it. I'm just going to use a little bit because Love is a hydrating illuminator. Good, everybody sees the difference. I love using it on my eyes because it just gives you a little bit of oomph. I love that word, but I hate the way you look when you say it. Oomph. So, oomph, bam, and tap it out. I think that's what would be my 3 words. I'm going to dry it just a little bit because I did spray it a little hard. Yay, Brenda. I love it. I love it. I like hearing that y'all are going to try it. I like it. So, and there you go. So again, you can mix Love with, I mean, Love obviously can be used by itself, but try mixing Love in your blush. Try mixing it even in your foundation to give you, let's say you were having a, when we can, now we're in Texas, or yeah, we're in Houston. So we're going back to not going anywhere, but when we can be out in public, you know, try mixing Love in with your foundation if you're going to be outside, like a barbecue or pool, you know, like, and it gives you that iridescent glow, which is pretty darn cool. And now I'm going to put a little bit of my lip jelly. And we know this can be used by itself. It is a great moisturizer. It is a plumper, so you will feel like you ate a whole bunch of Red Hots for a little bit, but you do get used to it. It will kind of, you'll just get used to it. I mean, it's not like it's going to be like, it's just, it's good. So there you go. Awesome sauce. So fresh look, bam, throw mascara on, and I would be good to go. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope to see you back. We'll be back at 10. Remember, I'm here at 10, 12, 2, and 4 today. So we'll see you back. All right, guys, bye for now.